G'day guys, Optimus Prime here. How are yous? Good, excellent. Got myself awesome review today. Another Optimus Prime. As you can probably tell, Optimus Prime's my favourite. Today we have Beast Hunters Prime, Voyager class from Transformers Prime series. Looking pretty awesome, I will say. I can sort of already tell the plastics, but we'll get into that in a little bit. We'll have a quick look at the box and then get started. Alright, there's all these, oh you can't see, really. There's all these stats there, mainly 10s. Oh, yeah, it's because he's the awesomest. Comes with ionic pulse launchers attached to both modes. Star Saber included. Ooh, Star Saber. That's pretty much it. Yeah, let's rip him open, get him out of the box and see what it looks like. Okay, and I'm back. Now, I'm going to be using G1 Prime, and then I'll be also comparing him to Dark Energon Prime. I'm going to get into the figure in a minute. He's looking pretty awesome the way he is, but I'm going to look at something I don't normally look at, and that's the instruction manuals. Now, with the Beast Hunters ones, they all come with this fancy, awesome, almost comic book style bio on the front here. There's that. If you wanted to read that, I'm not going to read it, but this is where you would pause the video. What I really wanted to show you is his Eagle Fire missile launchers. Eagle Fire missile launchers, or as the box calls it, an ionic pulse launcher. So, not sure what the go is with that, but that's just a little thing that I noticed, and I thought, nah, somebody stuffed up somewhere down the line. Now, the figure. Looking, I'm not going to say great. I don't like how it looks like cheap plastic. It's sort of fuzzy, not great plastic. If I put it here next to Dark Energon, now I know this is Dark Energon, yada yada yada, it's got this see-through transparent plastic, but even just the leg plastic is a much better quality by the looks of it than the leg plastic on the Beast Hunters one. If you've seen my Bulkhead and Bumblebee Beast Hunters reviews, you'd see the plastic on them looked pretty cool. It looked like solid. This one has that sort of halfway done cheap vibe to it. It looks good, but up close I'm not that happy with it. I like the idea of the two guns that you can mount in the one hand. That's awesome, I like that. The missiles, they fire easily. The Star Saber, that's looking cool. That looks awesome. It's got the see-through transparency plastic. Yeah, really liking that. I'm going to put that over there. And articulation is heads on a, really good swivel there. Shoulder forwards and backwards. If you move that out of the way, it's got a nice ratchet shoulder there too. Another swivel, another bendy one, pivot, and the wrist. Ooh, the wrist gets a bit stiff on one side because I think it hits on that part there, but yeah, still works. There is a chest swivel in there, but that's only for transformation. Nice. It's not really a ball joint in the hip there, more of just a pivot with a swivel mounted on it. Ratchet knee joint, and bit of foot forwards and backwards. The wings go up and down as well. You can fold them back if you don't like them. Now, with the power of video editing, I'm going to transform this guy into the vehicle mode. Here we have him in vehicle mode. Now, I do love Optimus Prime. He is my favourite, but I'm really struggling to love this one. All the other Beast Hunters characters I've liked so far, Bumblebee and Bulkhead, Wheeljack, they look awesome. This one, I'm just struggling to love it. The paint apps are good. I'm not going to say great. I'm not going to say wonderful. There is a slight overspray of silver down here, slight shading. I don't know if my camera's going to pick that up or not. Some of the yellow and red combines here along the top edge of the light. One of the other reviewers on YouTube, I can't remember who it is, mentions that it looks like a space age garbage truck. And it does. And ever since I heard him say that, I cannot get the image of this thing as a garbage truck out of my head. For comparison, that is what Optimus Prime is meant to look like. Okay? Now, that is what a Transformers Prime is meant to look like. Yes, this is the Dark Energon version, so it's got the see-through plastic and that, but that's what he's meant to look like. And that one in the middle, just don't like it. It's not, it just doesn't look like an Optimus. It really doesn't. All the rest of them do. All the rest of them, that looks like a truck, transport truck. And I know in the Prime series he went and got himself all upgraded with the special army 6-wheeler military truck. But that G1 edition looks so much better. Ridiculously better. Now, I like the fact that you can mount the missiles on the side here, and they do look like little rockets as well, so you can have some rocket speed to your average day drive-in in your space age garbage truck. A couple of things I don't particularly like as well. Unfortunately, if I take the sword off here, you can still see his head. You just see his little head poking out there. I'm pretty sure Hasbro's letting themselves go now. They're not trying as hard, or maybe they are, and like the consumer just doesn't care about things like that. But I do. The Gen 1, I'm pretty sure you can see his head if you look close enough through the windows. But other than that, he's a completely sealed unit. Like, every part of it looks like a proper truck. This one, there's his hands, just at the back there. Just folded back on himself. Now, the wheels look and feel cheap. They flap about, move up and down. Like, look at that one, look at that wobbling. That's not meant to do that. I really hate to say it, but this is looking like my least favourite Optimus Prime ever. It's got no Autobot logos anywhere on it. It doesn't look like an Optimus. If they painted a different colour and called it somebody else, I would have bought it going, yeah, that looks great, but this is not an Optimus, and they've let me down. I'm sorry, Hasbro, I'm sorry, but this does not look like Optimus, and I don't like it. I mean, the novelty of it's awesome. It's got wings, it's an Optimus with wings, but that's what Jetwing Optimus, sorry. That's what he's for. Alright, thanks again, guys. Like, share, comment. Really looking forward to your feedback. Keep it coming. If you want to see any Optimus Primes, let me know. And if I haven't already got it, I'll order it in. I can do a review on that. See you later.